Hi there, my name is Ron Rogers, and this is my aviation channel, and you probably know that already, though, if you're watching. But hey, I was at an EAA meeting, and we had a presentation from the Recreational Aviation Foundation. And one of the guys in our group, they're a member of this, and they do a lot of flying into these grass strips that are can be quite challenging. But he made the comment that a lot of the flying clubs and operations and student sort of things restrict them from landing on grass. And I go, you got to be kidding. Now here I am taking off in my biplane on the concrete runway, and the concrete runway is fine. It's not terribly forgiving. You can't slide around back and forth, but you know, you're not going to run into any rabbit holes and knock the gear off either. So here I am departing Lake in the Hills, and I'm going to go up to Dacey Airport, up northwest of Lake in the Hills Airport, and do some flying on grass. And there's a couple of reasons I do that. Is because there really aren't any students up there, and I have the pattern to myself where I have to really struggle back here at Lake in the Hills to get in the pattern, and then of course mixing in with the 2-mile finals when biplanes don't like that very much. Now you notice all these houses off the end of the runway here. When I was first moved to this area a little bit over 35 years ago, there was not one single house out here, not one single house. This was all vacant. It was all farmland for as far as the eye could see. So you know, if you lost an engine and you had to land, you had no problem. But now you're going to be in somebody's garage, and that's not a good thing at all. But I digress on that. But anyway, I'm on the way up to Dacey Airport, and hopefully I won't have an engine failure here. That's the problem with one engine aircraft. I have my 2-engine aircraft, but I'm not obviously flying it today. But okay, we're going to go up to Dacey. Nice grass strip, and I can fly nice tight patterns, 500-foot patterns up there, and I can get in 3 to 4 touch and goes in the time these students get in one in their P-52 patterns of 2 miles and stuff like that, which I think I may have complained about to you in the past. But anyway, you know, biplanes, you get a lot of lift off of the 2 wings, not as much as you would think just with the total wing area, because there's a little bit of interference and things like that. But you also get tons of drag, and the flying wires, you know, they're fairly aerodynamic there, so they don't contribute to much, but you got a lot of struts and stuff. So I'm coming in for a wheel landing, and you know, grass is nice and forgiving. If you got a little bit of a side slip there, and the struts on the Great Lakes are just amazing. Now you notice I put it down there with a little bit of gusto, and you notice how the nose kind of pitched there. And when you're doing a wheel landing like that, you bring it in at reasonably slow speed, higher than you would a full stall, but when you touch down, you push the stick forward to kind of plant the gear. So nice little touch and go there, and I get to go around again for another one. But here I am at Dacey. All right, I'm getting ready to take off there. Nice grass strip. You know, it's a little bumpy. I mean, it's not perfectly smooth. I guess if you roll them a lot, they get that way. But you know, I got a lot of room here to slide back and forth if I got a crosswind that I don't handle the best. And grass is nice and slippery. You know, I don't have that training wheel in the front. This flying a tail dragger is like pushing a wagon as opposed to the tricycle gear where it's pulling the wagon. But the nice thing about this airspace out here in the Midwest and flying in the Midwest, I don't have the congestion of the East or the West Coast, and you just have farmland for as absolutely far as the eye can see. And out here at the Dacey Airport, if I lose an engine, I'll just put it down in a field there. You have to be a little careful, because the high corn there can really flip you over quickly. And I talked to one guy who landed his low-wing airplane and ended up nosing the thing over, because the corn brings you to a stop very rapidly. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little scene. I think the little bug up there on my lens probably did not enjoy this flying as much as I did, but this is my aviation channel with my flying of the Great Lakes for those of you guys out there and gals that enjoy little airplane flying, old time airplane flying, and of course, I had one recently on my 310 doing an instrument approach practice in Iowa City. So anyway, thanks very much for watching.